Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Will here. Just covering my Volcanic deck profile. I went 5-0 with it at locals on Friday. I'll try to explain everything as best I can, but most of it's fairly standard anyway. So there's 3 rockets, such as your Blaze Accelerator, 3 Firestorm Guards. I play this at 3, not at 2, because it can break a bit opening, but you want to see it. You want to recycle your Scattershots, you want to recycle your shells. And 1/7, like, you can crash it with Denko, which is the deck's biggest problem. Then 3 Scattershot, standard, it's Raigeki. 3 shell, standard. I've seen some people playing 2, don't play 2, play 3. It's deck thinning, it's drawing, it's searching. Like, 500 life points nothing when you're consistently burning for 1500 every turn. I did play 1 Spirit of the Flames. I was playing Summoner Monks, but I didn't do it this week. This worked really well with Summoner Monks, but I think without the Summoner Monks, this guy was pretty dead. Opening it's a pain. Seeing it late game is quite nice because it's a 2k beater and then you make a rank 4. But overall, I think I'm going to drop this. Then onto spells, I played 3 Magic Planter. I've seen a lot of people saying you should play 1 for every 3 or 4 continuous traps. I find because 3 of them are searchable with Rocket, 3 doesn't clog too much, it's not too bad, but occasionally it does clog, so I might try this at 2. 3 Duality, standard, digs deep. I played 2 Dark Hole. One of these is supposed to be a Raigeki, but I lent mine out and I haven't got it back yet. And I'll probably cut the other one because I never really needed more than 1 because you've got Scattershot anyway. 2 MST, Floodgates, Ritual Beasts are a thing, you lose to Macro and Defissure. And then I rounded out the spells with the Book of Moon. This was great, it let me resolve rockets every now and then. It's just a generic out to stuff, stops Valks. Yeah, it's just generic, good one-off. Then 3 reloads. You have to play with reload. If you don't know what it does, Google it. It's quite a long effect, but basically it lets you draw and it lets you send Scattershots and it lets you blow up the field and it makes the deck consistent. 3 Fiendish Chains. Play this over Breakthrough because this stops attacks and what's the other thing? Oh yeah, it's Magic Planter target. I played 2 Traptrix up on Nightmare. A lot of people are starting to play the whole Traptrix engine with Mamelios. I'm currently not, but I want to try it. But these stop Trish, they stop Valk, they stop rank 4s that screw you over, they stop Ritual Beasts, which, like I say, the deck has massive problems with. Yeah, all in all, these 2 were great cards. Wonderful, loved it, wouldn't take them out. Then I played 2 Mirror Force. I think battle traps are coming back in the format. This Volcanics have a problem dealing with big boards if you can't resolve Scattershot, so this is just another way to do it. And you also want to keep your rockets and stuff alive, so you can just kind of poke. 2 Jars, because Jar recycles Scattershots, it puts your power cards back, your Raigekis, your Book of Moon, traps, whatever it is you need, puts them back in the deck, draws a card. Adds to consistency, allows you to nuke the field more often. Play 2, like, I wasn't too keen on it. Like, I didn't think it would be great because it's a bit slow, but it doesn't matter that it's slow when it lets you blow up their board and do 1500 in a turn. So yeah, play 2 of this. Then 1 Obs, 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Compulse, 1 Ring, and 1 Emptiness, all fairly standard. Compulse is seeing a bit less play at the moment, but I don't know, I quite liked it. It stopped a few things. I need to find something else to cut for the Mamelios and a Bottomless, so I think Compulse will be it, because I'm going to cut a Dark Hole and Spirit of the Flames. And then either Compulse or a Magic Planter or Book of Moon. So yeah, that's the main deck, 40 card main. Extra, I played just generic rank 4s really, Rhapsody, Ptolemaeus, Cowboy. I played 2 Dwellers because my other Castell hasn't arrived, so I'm just replacing one with a Dweller because BA and Shadow are quite big at my locals. Emeral I made this quite a lot. Recycle Scattershot, Chain. Normally make this, didn't make it all day. Exciton, Roach, because this is okay against Infernoids, and I don't like Infernoids. Direwolf, Castell, this should be 2. 101, Ragnar 0, Ken Gorgon, and Diamond. You generally don't go into the extra deck, like, it's just rank 4s. It's pretty much burn, 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 and poke with Rocket for game. Side, played 3 Lancea. Contrary to belief, I don't think you side this for Necros. This deck has a decent Necros matchup because you can deal with boards because Scattershot and the amount of traps you play. I just side this against Ritual Beasts to stop them going off, because if they can't go off, it gives you an extra turn to get to the traps you need, and then you win because Ritual Beasts can't handle with back row. I played 2 Mind Crush. Didn't rate this at all. It doesn't advance your game state. I did side it against Spellbooks and it won me a game because he couldn't resolve Priestess, but yeah, it wasn't spectacular. The 3rd MST because you need 3 across the whole deck. 2 Shadow Imps. This was really good against Shadows. And it's good against BA as well in testing, like this destroys BA. I'm tempted to take the Mind Crushers out for Light Imprisonings, but I'm not too keen at the moment, I'm not too sure. 2 Maxx for BA, didn't play any at all, so these didn't go in. Literally only sided this against BA. 2 Rivalry, this MVP of the deck, or MVP of the side deck, won me the match against Ritual Beasts because I just flipped this while he had Canahawk and a Tamer on board, and he chose to keep the Canahawk on board to search, and I just left him with the Canahawk, so he couldn't do anything until I had like enough resources to go for game, pushed for game. Like, everything you want to summon is Pyro, like you don't care about making rank 4s. So yeah, you can just sit on this, it's great, and it wins Necros as well, because you can go in the standby phase. If you think they've got Denko, you just go standby phase, flip this, and then they either have to MST it. If they don't have the MST, they pretty much can't summon Denko, because then they're just sat on a 1700 beater and they can't do anything. Or they can summon Unicorn and a Valk, or if they summon Manju and you flip this, they lose, because you just wait till you've got the stuff to out the Manju, or to push for huge damage, and then you win. I played 2 Magic Cylinder because the deck's turns can be quite long, and you can go to time every now and then, and if you know you're going to go into time, this card is really strong, and the same with Volcanic Counter. I might put a Foolish in to speed up this. I never found this very useful, but these were great baits because like everyone there knew that I was siding these, so like people were scared that they were going to be there because they didn't know if I was siding them or maining them. They knew that I had them on me, and yeah, it was a really good card. I forgot to get the stuff out of my binder, but I would probably just drop Spirit of the Flames. What else did I say I was going to drop? Dark Hole. And then either a Magic Planter or Compulse. Sorry, everything's kind of in a mess at the moment. I dropped some combination of these for a Bottomless Trap Hole and 2 Mirrormelios, and possibly a Dioneer, just to make rank 4s. Just to add a bit more consistency to the deck, really. Sorry, I'm pausing a lot. Like, sounds like my flat's doing something, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Mirrormelio. Like, at the moment, you only have the only good opening hand you have is one that contains Rocket. And for a deck to only have a good hand, like consistently good hand, if you open Rocket, that's a 3 in 40. And as a mathematician, that's terrible odds. So putting in the Mirrormelios just kind of boosts your consistency, it guarantees you a trap if you open Remelio, and they don't have Veiler. Which is just kind of like that, the 5 in 40 chance, just, well, it's not exactly that, but 5 of your 40 cards are a card that is good to be in your opening hand now, rather than 3. So things like that are good. In testing, the only deck I've really struggled with has been, I know Infernals is a hard matchup because they just banish stuff from your grave and you can't do anything. Haven't played any Tellers, so I don't know about Teller matchups. And Klee, everyone knows Klee is a hard matchup for the deck because, like, Scattershot doesn't really clear their board, but people forget it still does the burn damage. That you can deal with Klee, it's just tricky. Other than that, the deck doesn't really have bad matchups. Ritual Beast is a struggle because once they get to macro or defissure, you kind of lose until you can out it. But other than that, there's no real hard matchup for the deck. It struggles late game, but yeah. Okay, thanks for watching anyway.